Philippines continues to shine as a world-class destination. In 2025, Palawan was named the best island in Asia, while the country earned 6 major awards at the World Travel Awards, including Asia's leading beach and dive destination. But challenges remain. Many natural attractions face overcrowding, waste issues, and accessibility problems that threaten the environment and local communities. Boracay is a clear example. Once hailed as a paradise, it suffered from over-tourism and poor waste management. Its beaches and reefs were damaged, prompting a 6-month closure in 2018 for rehabilitation. Today, Boracay limits visitors and enforces strict environmental rules to keep its beauty alive. Yet, Boracay's story is a reminder: sustainability starts with us. By traveling responsibly and respecting nature, we help preserve our country's treasures for future generations. Because protecting the Philippines isn't just the government's job, it's everyone's.
The tourist attraction sector in the Philippines is evolving through modernization and sustainability. Many cities upgraded sites to be more enjoyable, eco-friendly, and accessible. In Manila, landmarks like Intramuros and Rizal Park now feature digital guides, while Cebu, Zero Flower Garden, and Temple of Lea added new facilities and eco-friendly transport. Baguio improved parks with greener space and better waste management. And Davao enhanced its nature parks with wildlife education programs. Boracay, after its cleanup, now enforces strict rules to protect its beaches. Despite the progress, issues like overcrowding and environmental damage remain. Overall, this effort shows the country's commitment to sustainable and responsible tourism.
Palawan, often called the last frontier of the Philippines, remains one of the most country's breathtaking destinations but is currently facing serious environmental challenges. Rapid tourism growth in areas like El Nido and Coron has led to overcrowding water, pollution, and waste management problems that threaten its fragile marine ecosystems. Coral reefs are suffering from unregulated diving and boat anchoring, while limited infrastructure struggles to keep up with the local surge of visitors. Local authorities and the Department of Tourism are now enforcing stricter sustainability rules and ecotourism programs to protect Palawan's natural beauty, aiming to balance tourism development with the long-term environmental preservation.
In the year 2025, Siargao, the Philippines' surfing capital, still manages to score high on the list of adventure tourism destinations. The island was part of the global events such as the Siargao International Surfing Cup that attracted local and foreign surfers, thus tourism in the region was boosted. In order to encourage this development, the local authorities and community groups have implemented activities such as mangrove replanting, coastal cleanups, and ecotourism projects which aim to protect the island's marine life and promote sustainable practices. However, despite these progressions, Siargao remains challenged. The rising number of tourists has brought about waste management problems, degraded environment, and overcrowding in tourist spots. The island's infrastructure, mainly in terms of transport and accommodation, is not able to handle the peak tourist influx. Moreover, the situation is worsened by the phenomenon of climate change and unpredictable weather that continues to disrupt surfing and beach safety. The island of Siargao exemplifies the Philippines' endeavor to unite tourism growth with environmental protection, thus adventure travel being eco-friendly and profitable at the same time.
Good day everyone! Another major update in the Philippine tourism is the new visa-free entry policy for Indian nationals, which started in June 2025. This move aims to boost international arrivals and strengthen tourism ties between India and the Philippines. With easier access, more Indian travelers are expected to visit popular destinations like Boracay, Cebu, and Palawan, bringing more business to hotels, restaurants, and local tour operators. The Department of Tourism sees this as a big step toward diversifying the country's visitor market and recovering faster after the pandemic. Now, let's proceed to the challenges. Vegan in Ilocos Sur is known for its old Spanish houses and stone streets, but now it has many problems. The 2022 earthquake damaged many old homes and there's not enough money to fix them. New buildings and stores also change how Vegan looks, and fewer people know how to repair the houses. If this continues, Vegan's beauty and history might slowly fade away.
Market growth and regional dynamics. Several market research forecasts anticipate significant growth in the adventure tourism market through the 2020s and into the 2030s. For example, IMARC Group reports global adventure tourism is growing with a strong projected CAGR through 2025 to 2033. Another report highlights that the Asia-Pacific region already plays a dominant role in the market, both for its natural diversity and growing participation in adventure activities. Additionally, niche trends are gaining traction. Culinary adventure overlaps, adventure cycling, night-based or noctourism experiences such as dark sky and stargazing adventure, and micro-adventure near urban centers. Mount Camisong Forest Park and Events, Benguet, Itogon. A new ecotourism park opened. It had its soft opening on January 27, 2025 and opened February 1, 2025. Features include trails viewing deck with a glass floor skywalk nearly 20 meters above ground, gardens, event hall, and sustainable features such as solar, PVs, and EV charging station. This is an example of newer eco-adventure park plus events development in a mountain forest area, good for hiking, nature walks, events, possibly smaller scale tourism.
The Israel Ministry of Tourism, IMOT, has identified the Philippines as a priority market as it works to revive its tourism industry after the recent conflicts. Following the ceasefire in Gaza, there is renewed optimism for travel, especially among Asian markets. During the ITB Asia 2025 event in Singapore, Israel promoted its blend of heritage, leisure, and adventure experiences to attract more tourists. IMOT highlighted that many Filipinos considered Israel as a top travel destination, further supported by the country's visa-free access for Philippine passport holders. From January to August 2025, Israel recorded 814,000 tourist arrivals, showing a strong increase from the previous year. Moving forward, IMOT plans to strengthen tourism ties with Asia through market campaigns, airline partnerships, educational programs to ensure sustainable visitor growth.
The Philippine attraction sector is recovering strongly, earning over 760 billion in 2024. The government promotes sustainability tourism through infrastructure improvements and the Love the Philippines campaign. Despite challenges like pollution, overcrowding, and uneven development, the sector continues to aim for balanced growth and global competitiveness. And now, let's proceed the challenges facing in Bohol. The Chocolate Hills in Bohol, a well-known natural landmark in the Philippines, are facing problems that threaten their beauty and sustainability. Unauthorized building and resort have appeared within the protected area, promoting government action to remove them and restore proper management. The site also experiences erosion, vegetation, loss, and aging facilities due to the tourism and climate change. Some social businesses lack proper permits, causing conflict with authorities to protect this natural treasure. There must be a careful balance between environmental, conversational, tourism, development, and community livelihood.
Mount Apo. Mount Apo is the highest mountain in the Philippines located at Davao del Sur, North Cotabato. It is a stratovolcano that shows signs of geothermal activity, though its sulfur vents in hot springs. Although it has no record of eruption in history. For adventure, Mount Apo is a tourist destination for hikers, mountaineering, and ecotourism. They offer a dream climb for hikers. The difficulty is 7/9 and the climb duration is 2 to 4 days, depending on route. The park faces challenges such as trail erosion, wildfires, and waste management due to increasing visitors' activity and climate impacts. According to the Department of Environment, Natural Resources in Davao Region, they allow at least 35 climbers from Monday to Thursday and 50 from Friday to Sunday. The Mount Apo Natural Park Protected Area Management Board to limit the public again to shut down the park from June 1 to August 31 every year. This is to give time to recuperate and allow wildfire to roam their natural habitats without anthropogenic invention. The annual break will help preserve the beauty of the Mount Apo, the remaining forest, and endangered wildfire at Mount Apo.
The The adventure tourism sector continues to grow as travelers seek unique and thrilling experiences that go beyond traditional sightseeing. For example, canyoning in Kawasan Falls, Cebu has gained a massive popularity among adventure seekers, but it now faces challenges such as overcrowding, safety risks, and temporary closures due to unstable weather and environmental concerns. In recent years, the industry has embraced sustainability and technology, with many tour operators offering eco-friendly adventures and using digital tools like apps and drones to enhance safety and planning. There is also a growing trend towards soft adventures, such as hiking, kayaking, and cultural exploration, which attract a wider range of tourists. However, the sector continues to face several challenges, including environmental degradation, the effects of climate change on natural sites, and the lack of proper regulation to ensure tourist safety. Many popular destinations like Mount Pulag and Siargao Island have experienced damage from over-tourism and natural disasters, forcing temporary closures and stricter visitor limits. Another example is the Al Volcano in Batangas, where adventure tours such as hiking and crater viewing have been suspended multiple times due to volcanic unrest, affecting both local guides and tourist income. Overall, the adventure tourism sector continues to evolve, but it must balance growth with sustainability, safety, and the preservation of natural resources to ensure a responsible future for tourism.